Hey guys, it's Heather here with Empress. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the lovely Taurus reads for April 2019. Please do keep in mind that this is general, so it's not going to be for absolutely everyone. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if none of it happens to resonate for you, then that's fine. There are plenty of amazing YouTube readers out there. If you want to find another fantastic one, just click on the link below or one of the videos below and it'll direct you right there. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Alright guys. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to quiet for a second. Alright, smart. Alright, what can we get for Taurus? Heading into April 2019, guys. What can we get? Oh, wow. Okay. So right off the bat, I can tell a lot of you bull gang out there, a lot of you Taurus are dealing with a lot of healing. So the first card out of the deck was the Nine of Wands. That's a card that speaks about the battle-worn soldier, so to say. It's someone that has had a lot of endurance in their life. They've had a lot to overcome. But the beauty of that card is that it's almost at the 10. You're about to lay those burdens down. And Nine of Wands is about the soldier that's standing there with the staff, just not ready to give up yet. They know the battle's worth the fight. Feels like it has a lot to do with karmic and trauma. Because this is the Temperance card. This is healing. It does speak of Sagittarius energy. But it feels like it's inner healing. It's healing that's gone on within you after battles that you've had to overcome. And then you have the Moon card. So it's like it's being illuminated. The truth is being illuminated. You're awakening to your own inner truth, your own sense of being, who you are, the relationships you have, the cycles you've been in, things like that. It's like you know that the healing and your inner truth, it's all a part of the process, and it's worth the wait. It's worth the fight. Let's see what else we can get for you guys. Bottom of the deck was the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you could definitely be moving towards your soul's calling, your soul's purpose. I have a Tower moment here. It does represent Scorpio, but it can speak of moments of, to me, it's usually my spiritual awakening moment. It can be moments in a relationship, but for this spread, for what has fallen here in the healing and the illumination, this feels like it's some kind of spiritual tower coming in, whether it's within you or a relationship or another person. It is that aha moment for me with an emperor energy. That is my divine masculine card. That does represent Aries energy, but it's someone that's very take charge in their power, in their authority. They are very much in control of themselves at all times, and they try to exude that control onto people or situations or places or things. And sometimes with that tower, you can't always control what's going to happen. It's just going to happen. You have to learn to surrender and release and let go and say, okay, look, I can't control everything. It's not going to happen for me. So we have this Knight of Swords. So maybe some of you are dealing with an Emperor energy that's going to be coming through with some kind of apology or some kind of truth, some kind of clarity or message. Or some of you are embodying this divine masculine energy itself, and you're cutting through to your truth as well, your power. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like some kind of spiritual clarity is coming in, guys. This is falling under the moon. So some kind of illumination, some kind of truth coming in. It puts you in this Four of Swords state, and this is falling underneath the tower. So this Four of Swords, it's like this moment happens and it causes you to go within and meditate and center yourself and ground yourself and find your peace. The Ace of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, same for the Knight of Swords, Four of Swords. Swords are all air energies. Let's see what else we got, Spirit. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles. It can speak a lot about healing, about balancing within oneself, or balancing within a relationship or a connection. I feel like this in particular is explaining the Emperor, because the way that the cards have fallen, it is the Nine of Wands, the Emperor, and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like while you've been on a journey spiritually and you've had a lot to overcome in your life, this Emperor energy as well, because they are the battle-worn soldier, they're standing in their power, they realize that the fight's worth it, and then they're balancing themselves out or trying to balance the situation. And then you have the Three of Wands here, which is about movement. It's spiritual movement. It's heading towards that calling. And maybe that's what this connection's about. Maybe it's someone connecting with you that's heading towards their calling, which could be you. Or it could be you heading towards your calling, your soul's purpose as well. Let's see what else we can get, Spirit. Okay, so we have a King of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then you have this Page of Pentacles coming in, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So someone is heading towards, I want to say, making an offer in love. This Page of Pentacles, it feels like it's a substantial offer, maybe an apology, something like that. But it's coming from a King of Cups place. So whether it's your energy that's embodying this King of Cups, which is the still waters run deep, it's someone that is very in tune with who they are, and they remind me of like the grandfather figures, the kind that when they get their grandkids, they love and dote on them. They're genuinely loving, caring people, but they're also very, not necessarily stoic, but you would never guess their waters run as deep as they do. And I will say that a Taurus tendency is to kind of push down what we feel. So you could very well be embodying that energy. And then either you make an offer, throw in that way, or someone makes an offer to you. Let's see what this energy's going on, guys. What else can we get for Taurus? This one wanted to pop out. It's the Strength card. So some of you could have Leo energy around you or be connecting with the Leo or have some kind of inner strength you need to pull from. But it did not pop out, so we're not going to just take it. So I feel like someone here is getting an offer. It's a universal offer. It's a universal gift. And it's causing them a lot of confusion. But my Nine of Swords is like choosing to be confused card, choosing to worry, choosing to stress, choosing to put yourself in a low vibration. It's like someone is choosing to put themselves in this vibration after they get some kind of offer. It's like it's confusing you. You're like, where is this coming from? Why is this? Oh, it's come. Ace of Cups, Cup of Love. It's coming from love. I feel like this is definitely an offer of love that's coming in. It's a substantial offer, and it's bringing kind of mental confusion. I wanted to pop out, so we're going to take it. Okay, guys. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Spiritual messages, spiritual insights coming in, messages coming your way. Again, more movement. And then we have the Two of Cups energy. So that's a soulmate connection. It's a deep, soulful tie. I feel like some of you are getting some kind of messages or some kind of communication with someone that you had this kind of connection with. This unmistakable, undeniable, soul deep, appreciation and love for another soul. Okay, guys. You're going to have to make it pop out for me because I can't really... Ask and you shall receive, right? Make it pop out. Okay, let me throw all the cards at you. You want to tell us what to do? We're going to tell you. Okay. Alright, so we have all of these cards. And then we have... Okay. Alright, so the first one out was this nice little Ten of Wands. And I just said earlier that the Nine of Wands is the step right below, laying the burdens down. So someone's choosing to lay some burdens down in a connection. I don't feel like the burdens are from the connection. I feel like they're burdens and they're laying it down because of the connection. it's like this healing, this relationship's able to move them forward from these burdens they've had before. They're finding the strength. Again, some of you could definitely be connecting with a Leo, but it is the strength card. And then it came through with this High Priestess, which is that spiritual knowingness. Someone's had the strength to go within and tap into their intuition. And it's like you just know. You just know. Judgment. I feel like someone knew that the awakening was coming, that enlightenment was coming, that someone was going to have that tower moment, get enlightened. And it's causing this Three of Pentacles, which is that building that foundation, that solid, structured foundation, that movement forward as far as your future goes. You know, brick by brick you're building towards your wish fulfillment. So I feel like some of you are definitely connecting with soulmate, twin flame energy. I feel like timing had a lot to do with this connection. Someone finally decided to lay down some burdens that they were carrying for so long and go within and become more in tune and intuitive and sensitive. And the universe came in for judgment at that point and said, okay, you know, you're ready. We're going to awaken you. We're going to illuminate a lot to your eyes, because it is falling under the Moon card and the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, Spirit's definitely saying, okay, it's time. You know, maybe it was the right time for someone to get awakened. And I feel like when they do, they're going to come in and they're wanting to start building a foundation, and it's working towards something that's their ultimate wish, the ultimate wish fulfillment. And I personally, I feel like it's you. I feel like whatever they're working towards, it's towards you. They're putting in work to come towards you, maybe to make an apology or to offer something substantial, but they're working on themselves. And it by no means, I'm not saying it's going to come overnight. It might not come overnight. I wouldn't actually count on it to come just overnight like that. But when it hits, it hits. And it seems like when they come forward with these messages and Spirit comes through with maybe synchronicities or messages sent your way, that's when I feel like that's when you're going to know for a lot of people. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I feel like Spirit's saying that the more synchronicities you start having when you're not looking for them, like when you're at a point where you're in peace, you've gone within, you're content with how things are going to be. If they're coming, that's great. If they're not, that's great. I'm fine. I feel like when you hit that point, that's when you're going to start seeing all of these synchronicities just pop up out of nowhere. Just completely out of the blue. You're not looking for them. You're not hoping for them. You haven't even thought about them. And then all of a sudden they just start coming through. And when I say them, I don't mean the person you're connecting with. I mean, you haven't, thought about synchronicities. Like, you haven't been looking for signs. You stop looking and then they start coming in. And then that's when you're going to know that it's almost time. Yeah, I'm leaving that there because that is definitely a divinely guided message. I have goosebumps. Yeah. When they start coming in, when you're not looking for those signs anymore, and they just start flooding the gates and flooding and coming in, that's an indication that they've hit that point. They've reached that period of awakening. And it's time. It's time. It's near. I love that for you guys because that connection is a very beautiful spiritual connection. I've had a lot of spiritual connections on my channel, actually, which doesn't surprise me because of the journeys that I've been on, but I definitely connect with those energies. And I am Taurus, so there is that. Alright, guys. Get just a couple more cards. One more shuffle. Okay. Middle of the deck. Take a peek. It's the Lovers. And the Star card. So there's hope. And a definite soul deep connection. I love that. Okay. Alright, Spirit. What else can you get me for Taurus? April 2019. So we have, I love that I showed you on the last deck because now the Wheel of Fortune decided to pop out. It was at the bottom of the deck, now it made its way to the top and came out. So some of you definitely are taking the wheel in the right direction and you're embodying, either connecting with or embodying, I want to say embodying this Queen of Swords energy. And it could be connecting with someone, Queen of Swords, which is, Gemini, Aquarius, and Aries, or Aries. Some of you apparently Aries because they wanted me to say that. But Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So someone here is either embodying or connecting with this energy. And it's a very truthful energy. It's someone that's cutting out and discerning things that no longer serve them. And it feels like it's after a period of needing to get the wheel going again. It's like you get the wheel going again, and then the truth comes out, and you just start saying your yeah. Okay, so Seven of Swords energy. It can be the card of deception. It's usually my card of self-deception. So maybe someone's coming out of a period of deceiving themselves in a situation. It's like the wheel gets turning and truth comes in, and then you're like, headed in that direction. Alright guys, sorry about that. So, yeah, the Seven of Swords energy that someone has been in, it's like some truth coming in about maybe a deception or a self-deception that they didn't notice before. Because they're coming into this Death card, which is Scorpio energy, but it is about transformation. It's about going within and kind of transforming all of the things about yourself that the universe feels like need to be, I don't want to just say cleansed, or healed. Healed. They need to be healed, yeah. And then the Fool card. So some of you are coming in with that energy of taking a leap of faith, taking a chance. So what are we taking a chance on, guys? Love, obviously. Let's see what we're taking chances on, though. Oh, that one came right out. That one did, too. And that one. Okay. So we have the Tower again, yeah. So you're taking a chance. You're taking a chance. I want to say because of a Tower moment. Maybe some of you, or maybe the person you're connecting with is gonna take a chance because of this moment, or maybe someone taking a chance causes a Tower moment. Someone taking a leap of faith finally and coming in after you've waited for so long causes this moment of, okay, what am I doing? Like, is it really this time? Is this, you know, the right timing? But it feels like they're coming in with an apology. Cutting straight to the point. Maybe they're explaining what happened, why it happened. Maybe you're explaining what happened, why it happened. This is also my card of kind of keeping a watchful eye on someone. So, you know, maybe someone has been keeping an eye on you, and they come in with this message, this revelation, and then it causes, you know, this Tower moment. Again, it's wish fulfillment, though, guys. It's Nine of Cups. It's Nine of Cups energy. So whoever you're connecting with, they are definitely, either they are seeing you as their wish fulfillment, or you're seeing them, or maybe it's both of you, and you know this is where you're meant to be. So Ten of Swords reversed, coming after a period of being battle-worn, and I love that. I love that these came together. So we have the Ten of Swords reversed and the Sun card. Again, some of you could be connecting with Leo energy. But this Ten of Swords card, it is a lot of mental just exhaustion. You know, you've carried so much with you mentally that it's time to lay down those, you know, those swords. It's time to pack up and be done with this battle. To move forward from that energy into happiness. So I feel like a lot of you guys are connecting in a situation where you're going to have this ultimate happiness. And it is because some spiritual truths come in, some transformations happened, and then the Tower moment comes in and just kind of knocks you off your feet, knocks them off their feet. And someone decides finally to take a leap of faith here. I feel like the truth came in and they're taking a leap of faith. They came to some kind of inner clarity, some kind of realization. And what else do we have? Yeah, that Ten of Swords. They're definitely just, you or them, take it how it resonates, but someone's laying down those swords. They're saying, okay, look, I'm done with this cycle that it feels like it's self-inflicted almost. You know, this Ten of Swords to me, it feels like a mental affliction, whereas with the Ten of Wands, it feels like burdens and things they've had to overcome in their life. With this energy, it feels like it's the mental, I don't want to, not imprisonment, but just a mental struggle that they've had to overcome. And it's leading to happiness. It's leading to the happiest card in the deck, the Sun card, guys. So someone's definitely having some kind of transformation. They're coming in, they're taking a leap of faith. Whether it's you or them, it does not matter at this point, because that leap is going to get taken, and it's going to cause a little bit of a turmoil, but then it kind of mellows out, and it goes to that, sun card, which is that happiness. So if a moment does come in that you're not expecting, it might throw you off, but it is coming from a genuine place. It is coming for your greater good, and the truth is coming to illuminate you, and it's coming to lead to your happiness. So that's not too shabby, guys. All right, one more little shuffle. Didn't really shuffle that one that good. There we go. All right. What spirit energy is Taurus dealing with? April 2019. Oh, yeah. Okay. So some of you could very well be connecting with Cancer energy or have that energy in your chart. I only say that because they also got this card and I just did their reading. But the sea serpent is about spirit within you, about going within and acknowledging that spirit, letting that spirit build, kind of circle inside of you and come out. And then you have the turtle, which is a very spiritual card as well. It's someone that has gained spiritual wisdom. They have a few notches under their belt, but they know it's all for the greater good, that every life experience is a story to tell. And then the zebra energy comes in, and this is this friendly, exuberant, lights up your life kind of fire. So maybe that's what kind of throws you guys off your kilter a little bit, because for someone to come in that's that commanding and that much of a strong, exuberant presence, it's like they are so invigorating for you. I can feel it. And then if you notice, their third eye is lit up. So this is someone that's also become spiritually in tune. So you have two connections, because then you have the swan. And this swan is all about grace and beauty within. It's going in and healing. It's coming to a point of grace in your life where you realize that things have happened for a reason. And you have the turtle on top of that. So this energy is a soulful, old, wise, knowing person that has come to a point of healing, and they've reached a point within themselves that they realize that experiences have shaped them for the greater good. And then you have an energy where someone's becoming spiritually in tune and developing their spiritual gifts and just letting it flow. And it's a very exuberant, very exciting, very dynamic force that just can't be ignored. That's beautiful, guys. All right. And then we're going to grab from my lovely little universe deck. One more shuffle. All right, Spirit. I'm going to cut this one. It's just telling me to cut it. So I'm going to cut it. All right. What messages can we get for Taurus? Oh, these are going to pop out, so we're going to take them. All right. Happiness is my birthright. It definitely is, guys. You're right about that. That sun card, that is where we're headed. That is a beautiful energy. It is your birthright. You do deserve to be happy. You deserve positivity. You deserve to be lit up from the inside. You deserve to have peace in your soul. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Yes. This speaks about that spiritual clarity, that going within, that healing, that developing yourself and your spiritual gifts. That is what that is about. Because the more in tune you are and the more fearless you become, the more you embody this spirit, this presence, this divinity within you. I recognize that I've chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. Someone's laid down those swords. Those swords, those burdens, those 10 of wands, that 10 of swords. It's complete. Someone's laid it down and now they're choosing love. And that is absolutely beautiful, guys. All right, my lovely Taurus, I will let you guys go. I hope you have a fantastic April, and I will see you guys in a couple weeks. Love and light. Bye.